Hey everyone, it's Lassie and welcome back to Virtual Paddock. Today I'm going karting. But not at just some local track, but I'm going karting at my favorite Formula 1 track. My favorite current Formula 1 track to be specific. Which is also the track that's coming up next in the World Championship. Portimao. So this is a version of Portimao four-seater Corsa, part of the kind of GPK series. It's called. They've already done quite a few tracks, Formula 1 tracks done as karting tracks. So they've done Melbourne, Bahrain, Imola. Portimao, obviously, Barcelona, Spa, and I don't know if I'm forgetting any. And what I love about that series of tracks is they don't just feel like downscaled Formula 1 tracks, but they do feel like car tracks. Also, interestingly, there is actually a car track somewhere in Germany that's got the layout, basically layout from Estoril, but unfortunately none based on Portimao. Someone please make this in real life. I'm loving it in the sim. And I so wish that this would become a real thing. Also, it's been ages since I've last been karting. And rental karting is the only form of real-life motorsport that I've done so far. If you can call it that. I do hope that at some point this year it'll be possible to go karting again. Until then, at least I can go karting in the sim. I can go to tracks that either don't even exist or maybe tracks that do exist but that I cannot go to in real life. I actually have been thinking that maybe at some point I could try to use Racetrack Builder to build one of the local kart tracks from around here. There's one outdoor track just in this area close to me. One full outdoor track, which is my favorite kart track that I've driven so far because it's not just it's not the type of track where they have happen and just try to make the track as long as possible within the limited space, but it's actually a pretty fast track. And I think it would be cool to try and make that for Assetto Corsa. By the way, Portimao is actually a track that I only know about because of sim racing. Because the first time I came across this track was sometime in 2018 when I mainly played Race Room. And I do love online races on sim racing system. With typically either the Tatus Formula 4 or the GT3 cars. This track in some places is pretty hard on the karts. Kind of reminds me of another one of my local tracks, which is mainly indoor but has a bit of an outdoor section. And in the outdoor section there's a bank corner, which you go flat through that bank corner, but in the middle of that corner there's a bump and you can feel the kart jumping. It's actually pretty cool, and right as you come out of that corner, you have to brake really hard for a hairpin. I miss karting in real life, yeah. So let's hope that at some point this year things can get under control again. And that can go back on track. Which will also allow me to use these gloves where they're intended to be used, because the gloves that I'm using are actually karting gloves. I just bought them because they were the cheapest. And for those of you who are watching who are still wondering why the hell do sim racers wear gloves for playing video games, the short answer is it's because of the materials on the wheel. Ran a bit too wide. Alright, so there was some karting at Portimao. Incredibly fun. I'd love to see a few non-F1 tracks made into this series. Like, how awesome would it be to have a kart version of Nordschleife? I mean, it would still be pretty long, but not necessarily 20 kilometers. Or maybe of Bathurst. Going through the dipper with a kart. Yeah. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and want to see more content like this, be sure to click like and subscribe. So, till next time, use the downforce, and see you soon.